Productivity is a fallacy if your heart is not aligned with where your energy is flowing. I believe that every one of us is a unique expression of all that is. And in the gift of this lifetime, we have the opportunity to heal, to grow, to learn, and to contribute to the evolution of humanity, to the remembering of unity consciousness. And we can do this by aligning with our purpose. Now, while I do not believe that we are separate from each other, I do believe that you have your own unique purpose to contribute to this world that is different than mine. There is no other like you. We all have our own personality, our own history, be it familial, cultural, societal, ancestral. We have our own wounds, our own traumas, beliefs, our own desires and dreams, gifts and talents. We are designed, each of us, to be uniquely expressed. Unfortunately, the systems within which we are groomed attempt to cookie cutter us, and they force us into falsely believing that we must follow a certain path, to hustle a certain way in order to be successful or to be deemed worthy. We are wrongly made to believe that the outside world decides who we should be, and as we follow what we've been taught, we accumulate false beliefs about ourselves as well, to the point of forgetting our truth, our purpose. We wear masks to protect ourselves. We become people-pleasing perfectionists to distract from our wounds and fears. We hold ourselves back from taking the leap because we have cut ourselves off from love, from truth, from our purpose. I'm Amy Fairbridge, and I am a coach, entrepreneur, and single mother. And Be Your Purpose is the culmination of not just my own purpose journey, out of burnout and depression from working myself to death in the corporate world, and ultimately into the deeply rewarding coaching work I'm so grateful that I choose to do today in a way that gives me so much freedom, so much peace, so much pleasure. It's also the path my private clients take to move out of overwhelm, out of chronic distraction and general life dissatisfaction, and into more satisfying, fulfilling, and intentional ways of living their sovereign, authentic life by contributing to this beautiful world through their purpose. In Be Your Purpose, you're taken on a 16-week journey that roots you back into your truth. You will remember with distinct clarity what it feels like to be in integrity. Now, integrity goes beyond how you are experienced externally, whether or not your words and actions are congruent. Integrity begins with your soul, the truth of who you are, your purpose. It is when your thoughts, feelings, and actions sync up to your soul's purpose that you are truly in integrity. Now, I believe as individuals, we are a system of parts, and our parts within are always watching us. So every time we choose out of alignment, perhaps we stay in a job or a relationship for too long. We say yes to something when we really mean no. We doom scroll instead of play with our kids. We busy ourselves with mindless tasks instead of having those uncomfortable conversations. Every time we do these things, there are aspects within us that witness that incongruence, and they react. They react by reinforcing those false beliefs we have of ourselves and by instilling protective mechanisms such as self-criticism, procrastination, or addictive behavior to avoid dealing with what truly matters. Now, a key component of Be Your Purpose is the one-to-one therapeutic coaching sessions you'll have with me, where we explore the parts within you that are creating disharmony in your life. In order to be your purpose, we need to be able to look at the parts that are in misalignment to your purpose, that are causing you to procrastinate or get distracted or have poor boundaries or to turn to compulsive behaviors. And we work with those parts to help them release their fears or their wounds or perhaps the shame they carry, so that you can learn to resource from within with confidence from a grounded, self-attuned place and show up in every role that you play externally in your life in integrity with purpose. This program is designed specifically for heart-centered leaders inspired to make meaningful impact. It's a deep dive, self-awareness exploration that utilizes insightful tools like human design and internal family systems or parts work. Now, there are 3 pillars to this program. The first module is the exploration of who you are and what your purpose is made up of. Interpreting key aspects of human design alongside deep reflection exercises, you'll learn what it feels like to operate in alignment while deepening your self-knowing and your understanding of why you are here and how you best function. You'll define your North Star so that no matter what decision or opportunity presents itself to you, you will always know the way forward. In the second module, you'll envision your purposeful future and the impact you're meant to make, gaining clarity on your direction and inspiration of your chosen path. You will take your purpose and overlay it onto your current reality. You'll notice exactly where you are not being your purpose and why. You'll address the gaps of alignment in your current life, where you're leaking energy, where you're wasting time or efforting fruitlessly, and you'll define the vision with clear, tangible, intentional goals that will take you out of this trench you've unconsciously built yourself into and back onto your purpose path. From there, in Module 3, you'll define reliable systems and actionable steps to create the roadmap to your highest potential. This module is about translating your vision into concrete plans with simple tools so you can actually embody your purpose. You'll also explore a unique form of self-hypnosis to transmute limiting beliefs that would otherwise get in the way of you carving out your mission. What makes this program unique and exceptional is that it takes you on an objective path, no matter who you are, no matter what phase of life you're in, using the wisdom of the Enneagram. Now, the Enneagram is more than a personality test. Though we do refer to your personal Enneagram profile as a tool for self-awareness in Module 1, the Enneagram is actually symbolic sacred geometry, which incorporates the circle, representing the law of 1, the triangle, representing the law of 3s, and a hexad representing the law of 7. The circle of unity is a metaphor of the cosmic creation process, beginning from a dimensionless center and expanding out equally in all directions. The circle also represents enclosure, right? So it creates a boundary around the personality contained within it and opens up the possibility to move beyond that conditioned self outside of the circle into your purpose. Now, the triangle, or the law of 3, reminds us that every act of creation has 3 forces that must be balanced: active, passive, and neutral. So now what can often happen is we can get stuck on our purpose path when we are not using all 3 forces in a balanced way. So we use this law of 3 throughout the program to help with our stuck points and move us into aligned, purposeful action. The law of 7, or octaves, defines the way through a cycle of transformation. It reminds us that our journey is not a straight path. It comes with highs and lows, and so we can remember to embrace the ever-changing nature of being. Remember, you are becoming your purpose in this program. Nothing is static. Everything evolves, but in ways that are predictable by their nature or by the forces at play. So we use the symbol of the Enneagram in our purpose journey to address the limiting beliefs, the stuck points, the resistances that will inevitably come up when doing such intentional work. Be Your Purpose is run as a group, so you are remembering, discovering, and working your purpose path live in community with other heart-centered humans to keep each other motivated and accountable to the process. There is no work more important than this, and it requires your devotion. This is why I've structured this program in such a way that you are thoroughly supported the entire process. You have weekly video lessons with accompanying exercises, journal reflections and rituals, as well as integration periods and one-to-one parts work sessions with me. We have a community chat for daily support and processing. We meet weekly for Q&A sessions, and you can join an accountability focus group to ensure you stay on track with the weekly exercises. Be Your Purpose is offered 3 times a year. So if you're not already in the program, be sure to get on the waitlist to be the first to know when the next cohort begins. I cannot wait to see you become your purpose.